deserve to die.
Check it, this my pain, my plight, and the headphones, the surge through the mic. These are more than just words.
Please tell me anything about America's Got Talent that you love.
What I loved about America's Got Talent is the fact that we were on primetime TV. We got to do basically the merger of like underground hip hop and commercial hip hop, and give that to the world, to millions of people. You know what I mean? And if you don't know the history of the show, it's basically a giant talent show. You know what I mean? What people don't understand, people was like, did you wait online? It's like, and this is a secret, I'm probably not supposed to disclose with anybody here. I didn't wait on online, because I don't wait online. So I'm gonna just keep that.
Let's keep it 100%.
just throw that out. I didn't wait on online. I had a nice appointment.
Okay.
So for a good audition, but like back on topic, the greatest thing was just giving the music to the people, man. Cause like I think people, as an artist, I know I wake up and dream about just touching people's lives, you know what I mean? And so many, when I did that first audition, so many people was hitting me, and people was even hitting me like my friends, like, dang dog, I never thought anybody could take it that far, you know what I mean? To me it's just another plateau, but they was just like, man, I didn't think you could take it that far. And a lot of my friends didn't even know what I really did. All they know is that I rap. You know what I mean? They never came to a show or nothing. So when they seen it on TV, a lot of them was like, yo, I was breaking down crying. I was like, yo, that's my dude. So it was like, to even know that people even felt that way, it was just, it was really emotional for myself. Yo, you know what? It was so scary for me to even take that leap to go on that show. Because, you know, hip-hop is so unforgiving. Like, you could do one thing. You could tie your shoe the wrong way on camera, and everybody's like, yo, we hate that guy. Yeah. So like, one of the biggest things I like to do, and it's, I have a group of friends, you know what I mean? Everybody I come in contact with, that I stay in contact with, like whether it's fans, friends, supporters, so I stay in contact with them, and I call them, you know what I mean? I'd be like, yo, what do you think I should do? You know what I mean? And if I call you, that means you're a real special person on that list. And everybody, like, some people was like, nah, son, your street cred, da-da-da-da. And of course that came from some of the rappers. Yeah. But then at the end of the conversation, I was like,
but give me the contact though, I'm gonna take care of it.
Nah, yo, you know what? I brought up one point. I was like, yo, I survived doing a McDonald's commercial.
A dope McDonald's commercial at that.
Yeah, so like I survived doing a McDonald's commercial. So I don't think like me going out and giving the world my music is going to hurt me. And one person, a couple people was like, yo, listen, you're an artist. What's the worst going to happen? Somebody's going to sign you to a deal? And I was like, yo, you right. I lead a band. You know what I mean? Also, I lead my team. So they're always looking towards me to be like, yo, this is the final staple. You know what I mean? When I did the break contest last year, I don't know if you know what the break contest is. The break contest basically is something that was ran by Live Nation. Me and my band were like a hip-hop act that actually made it to the grand finals. And not only did we make it to the grand finals, during the preliminary rounds, which was 3 rounds, we became like the first band in history to ever just get a contract soon as we stepped off stage. They was like, yo, you're going to perform at Giant Stadium, open up for Lil Wayne, whatever. So that was like pretty dope in that section. But like, that was one of those decisions where I just wake up and I just be like, yo, this is what we doing. And during all that turmoil about the America's Got Talent decision, I was torn. Like I'm sitting back, I'm like, damn, should we do it? Should we not do it? And then I just got up, I was like, yo, listen, guys, we gonna do this. This is what we gonna do. We gonna put our faith in it. We gonna pray that something great comes out of it. And we just gonna take that leap. You know what I mean? And then everybody was like, yo, you know what? Cool, we with you.
Like, every performance you ever had on that show was posted on every single internet hip-hop publication that means something, and that was dope to me because, like you said, you were taking a risk when you went that route, when you brought the band, because there's a lot of people that didn't know that you were even rocking with the band. A lot of people just knew you for Wordspit, and I don't know anybody that had anything negative to say towards you making that move, and I don't know if you were aware of that going on while you were doing it.
Yo, honestly, I was just so submerged into practice and rehearsal, because like we was rehearsing all the time, so I didn't really have time to do too much anything. I like even during that duration period, I wasn't even tweeting like that. You know what I mean? And it was like so many people, thousands of people after each show was just hitting me like, yo son, we love you, da 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 da, come please, come here to Arizona, come this way. And I mean, and I was just like, because when I get into the zone, my mind is just on like either doing music like or practicing. You know what I mean? So like my day right now consists of like music, rehearsal, doing a lot of my own management. Like people don't even know I do a lot of my own management. You know what I mean? So so it's like it's really compiled. So it's like I got to do my own solo thing, and then me and the band is doing songs together, and then I'm scheduling the band rehearsal, and then I'm trying to look for shows, and then I'm just trying to figure stuff out. I don't have all the answers.
Makes it tough to breathe, man.
It really is tough to breathe. I'm doing all this with nothing. You know what I mean? This is some real ground up, organic, straight from the bottom of nothing. Like last year, we actually had the chance after we did the whole break contest. It came in, the grand finals came in like second, lost by 1 point, whatever. We actually got invited, by Jay-Z to come perform at his office.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? He came, yo, it was incredible. Like, a lot of people don't even know this, you know what I mean? Like, cause I just keep going. It was incredible. Like, you know what I mean? When he came in the room, God, like, everybody's like whispering and like, I'm like, yo, y'all dudes work for this guy. Like, everybody's like, yo, Jay, that's Jay, it's Jay. It's like, so I'm like, yo, so honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. All I heard was my homeboy, Mr. Reed, the math teacher. He comes in and he says, yo, tell him where you from, son, because I'm performing in the office or whatever. And I'm like, yo, I'm from East New York. No, I mean, I just kept going, because like when I get into my performance, I'm just so in the zone.
Yeah.
So I didn't even get a chance to see that. And from there, they asked us to be a part of the That's Rockaway campaign. I don't know if nobody's seen that, where it was like basically the relaunch for Rockaway, where they shot a dope video for us. And that was pretty cool, man.
National television. I don't think people understand in numeric value how much exploitation that does for you. Cause you, like us on the publication side, you on the performer side, we run the tri-state Chitlin circuit. Then you turn on the NBC. Your fan base has quadrupled.
Yep.
Do you feel like there's a responsibility now to provide these people with some sort of music? So the next move you make is going to be that move.
Yeah, I'm saying that's it.
And I'm sure you must have a new fan base.
Yeah, I think I do have a new fan base, and I think the fan base has definitely expanded. I think it's about just honing in on that. You know what I mean? Because it's like, how do you still reach those people who was just watching this show just because this show was on?
You don't scare them away.
I feel like you want to just give them you. No, I mean, I don't think they never had a hip hop act on their show like that.
No, absolutely not. That was received by some of the more tougher judges.
Yeah, it's like you become a role model. You know what I mean? And like I always do stuff for kids. Even like last year I was doing stuff for Grammys in the school, going to perform at kids. This school wasn't particularly the best school, and they with some troubled past, but I took time out last year to perform at these schools and dedicate my time to doing that. So that was nothing new, you know what I mean? And you gotta filter sometimes. Like sometimes you do have to filter yourself around these kids, because you don't want to come in there like and just set a bad example. You know what I mean? I remember one time a school told me they wouldn't hire a certain artist, and it was a real dope school because of his content. It was like a real popular artist. He's on the radio right now, and it's like, dang, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, how can somebody tell you not to be you? You know what I mean? It's hard. So,
well, I mean, for what it is worth, and I'm sad that we have to wrap up on air. Those that are not on air with us, I'm sure Kimmy will capture some of our off-air content.
Yes.
But to whom much is given, much is expected.